You've completed your watercolor techniques practice worksheet, so now it's time to create some abstract watercolors that apply those techniques that you have been practicing. You're going to get some watercolor paper, and then you're going to test out some different techniques. There's no right or wrong answer. I want you to have fun with it, try out many of the different techniques. So for example, here I did a wash for the background. I let it dry. Then I did some stamping. I did some stippling where I just took my paintbrush and dotted it in the paint and put it over the top. I did some dry brushing on the edges. You can see a little bit of gather in there. I did some disperse. I also dripped some paint and just kind of rolled the paper around, and that's how I got some of these other areas. So the more techniques you combine, you can come up with some different creations. Again, here I did some paint and then did some lifting, and then I came back in and did some dry brush. Actually, this is with the toothbrush, creating that texture along the outside edge. I did some drips of paint on the top, kind of moved it around, and I was really happy with the result. One of the things I would like to stress is to work in layers. So this first thing, you're going to get a couple pieces of watercolor paper. You want to take and make sure you have your name and hour written in the bottom corner, and this will become the back of our paper. Okay, so then once I have that started, I'm going to go ahead and pick a technique. Techniques, see what you can come up with until you're happy with some of your designs. So like I said, the more you combine, the more you play around, the more you get familiar with these techniques, you can do some pretty cool things with your final painting.